Hey everybody, how's it going? So we're going to be getting to work on yet another MacBook. Here we have an A1466 that has no power. Let's open it up and try and figure out why it has no power and see if we can make it work again. Here we have my assistant Erica, who will be getting me some magnets from the front because I ran out.
What kind of magnets?
Circle magnets.
Okay, circle magnets?
Yes, ma.
How many do you need of these sweet tart things?
Oh, thank you. That'll do.
Thank you, hi. I don't take credit for it.
This one's a little too close.
Oh. Just don't tell. Hi said just don't tell Kevin I took out his magnet.
Those are my magnets. I don't believe Kevin paid for those magnets. Where's the next store update video? When I wake up. What song is in your head right now? Music.
Andre, do you have a aluminum bed base? Was it nice and sleek?
Aluminium. You mean aluminium. Aluminium.
Ooh, what is that? A brace of sorts. Yeah, he has a post-nasal drip. It's some kind of cheap metal, yep.
This is gonna be gross.
What's gross about it? Ooh, that satisfying crack. What?
What have you been smoking?
What? It was a nice crack. Hey, look at that big fingerprint over there. Do you see it? There's a huge fingerprint there.
Erica smokes that satisfying crack.
It's like a chiropractor, you know, when they crack your bones? They crack your spine? That's what happens.
What
that's
does this
happens with
MacBook
Mac.
do? Alright, it looks like we're taking 14 milliamps but not turning on. Interesting. Let's open this thing up and see why it's taking 14 milliamps and not turning on. Yeah. What's your thought on rights repair coming to the EU? I don't know. I'm conflicted. It's like I had all these dreams about being able to get access to chips and schematics and stuff, and they're all focused on, we want you to use this type of port to charge an iPhone. It's like, that's not what I give a fuck about. I don't care. company wants to use USB-C, let them use USB-C. If they want to use Lightning, let them use Lightning. If they want to make up some random port, let them use it. That's not what I care about. Doesn't get me one step closer to what I care about. But I haven't read the whole bill.
I think everyone is yawning right now. I know I feel more tired.
Some girls I know have satisfying cracks. Do they?
It's 6:25 p.m. right now.
Oh, I have to be here tomorrow at 8 a.m. for hanging those stupid acoustic panels. That's gonna suck. I should probably go soon.
Wait, I thought someone is hanging up those acoustic panels.
Precisely, and who's gonna let them into the store?
Oh.
And turn off the alarm system.
Why don't you just go ahead and give that person the key?
I have to tell them where to put everything. They don't know where to put them. I don't have it written down on paper where each panel goes. It would actually take more effort to write down a precise plan on where each individual panel goes than it would be to just show up here at 8 a.m. and direct them. So this will likely be my last board for today. Can you do me a favor and see if on that box of panels up front, if there's a box of mounting hardware on top of it? Can you open it and confirm that there's mounting hardware inside?
Okay.
Also, Erica,
What?
30 more panels got delivered over here, but I don't see mounting hardware with them. Ask where that went, because I'm going to need that for tomorrow. So these are the additional 30 panels, but I don't see it. There's supposed to be a box of mounting hardware. Low energy. Oh, this is gross. It's stuck in the machine. Gross. It's a good thing I have allergies to not be able to smell the liquid that's in here. It's not Beard of J. Once I know that I have the panel gear here, I'll be able to go. I do need to make sure that's here for tomorrow.
So I looked up front. There is the mounting hardware. Also on the plastic lifetime table, there's 2 pouches.
Can I see what these are? That's it,
You want
yeah.
me to take you want me to bring it all back?
Well, there's 2 separate orders of them, so there needs to be at the very least 2 separate orders of mounting hardware. I need to make sure there's 2 orders of mounting hardware. So where's the other one?
On the table.
What's
You see the pouches?
what pouches? What pouch?
The white pouch right there.
Son of a bitch. So those are only screws. There's gonna need to be more brackets.
Yeah, there's brackets. This?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So here's my question. These are over here. It makes mention of a different bracket to put it in the ceiling. See this? There's a clip for wall installation.
There's a clip.
Z-bars for ceiling installation. Well, what is a Z-bar? Attach at least 2 Z-bars to the rear of panel. What is a Z-bar?
They didn't even come with Z-bars? I think you have to buy the Z-bar.
Seriously?
I think.
So they don't sell it to you with the fucking Z-bar. Ah. Are you talking to people who can't hear you?
Oh, they can't hear me?
How would they hear you?
Oh, I've been talking over here. And
What are
they
you
can't
talking
hear
in?
me.
What are you speaking into?
I thought there was a mic around here.
Where?
Somewhere.
Where?
I guess you have the mic.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for the panels that I bought didn't come with all the mounting hardware that you need, which is kind of fucking lame.
I was answering chat and nobody could hear me.
Erica, you realize you weren't talking into anything. What do you think? How are people gonna?
Like a phone.
Well, what? This is the computer.
Robust.
Your Rapid Cool filter is not as beautiful as the new store. Yeah, so there's somebody who's going to be here tomorrow at 8 a.m. to hang panels using drywall anchors that I don't have. I should have checked. That was stupid.
Chat was saying out the lyrics to Bohemian Rhapsody, and I was singing along, but thankfully nobody heard my singing.
Well, no, I do have to come in for panels tomorrow, which is... I just have to... I was hoping to go straight home after this because I have to be up at 8 a.m., but I have to go to Home Depot to buy the anchors. Actually, if Paul sends me the anchor that I need to get, then I can send hi. But if he...
some anchors around here?
I don't have enough.
Oh. Do you want me to go grab the anchors?
Well, I don't know what they are yet. Paul sent me a picture of Home Depot. He sent me a picture of the thumbnail image from the Home Depot website of them.
Well, yeah.
I should just know what drywall anchors to get. I should have a brain, but I don't have a brain, so I'm just going to wait for it.
You go ahead and you let me know what to buy, and then I'll walk over to Home Depot and buy them, and then you can just keep streaming. Sounds like people are being...
I'm sorry.
Somebody's getting shot with a
Someone got hit
BB.
in the leg.
I hear company discipline going on. I hear some company discipline going on over here. Okay, so still nothing. So we're going to do on this board here to see why it's not turning on and why it's only taking 13 at 24 milliamps is measure the voltage on PP342 and see if that's present. But the multimeter's not on because Lewis is half asleep. Okay, that's interesting. That's 3.4 volts. Let's see, is the SMC turning on? The SMC reset signal is 0.8. Okay, so we got something to start with here. Let's take a look at the SMC reset chip. Hi, I need you to buy this anchor from Home Depot.
Can you Slack me that?
Well, I can't because Paul sent me a thumbnail picture of it.
Send me that thumbnail picture and then I'll try to find it.
Yeah, I'll send you the thumbnail picture.
The 2 by 2 pixel image.
Hi, we'll get it. I trust and believe in hi. Download image. Beautiful.
Someone said, do you think Sonny has it?
Nah. Well, I really should open that box before. Can you ask him to bring a few of those screws and the bracket and to Home Depot and just ask them anchors to hang that from a ceiling? And tell him to buy... 400.
400 anchors?
Yes. Just take that. Okay, time to turn on our microscope light over there. This is the worst half-asleep stream I've ever done. This is so half-assed right now. So the SMC reset chip could be part of the reason. Alright, you got it. Awesome.
400.
Now, I'm removing the SMC reset chip to see if SMC reset is still low when this is done. You can see that the MacBook is bleeding on the left side. See that? That's bleeding MacBook right there. Now, if SMC reset is high, that's going to mean that the chip was bad. So we're going to measure the SMC reset circuit. I've got this barcode scanner I want to fix, no schematics. How much was the barcode scanner?
Hey, it's Australian dude.
Australian view. Erica noticed my board view software open sideways. That's some Paul Daniels software right there. 0.5, same thing. That's some Paul Daniels software right there. We have corrosion near the SMC. I'm going to give the SMC a good reflow. I'm going to give Paul Daniels a good reflow. Bring back crotch cam. You know, it'd be different if it was a female asking for crotch cam.
Alex could be a female name.
I don't believe it.
Alexandra?
I don't believe it.
Just wait, there's gonna be female names next time popping up. Bring back crotch cap with a kissy face.
I don't buy it. I have a bunch of anchors on the way, period. They'll be here in half an hour. Glue it on the ceiling, comma. What are you, Apple, question mark?
Tape it on the ceiling.
Sonny, what? Alright, I'm going to give this SMC the reflow of a lifetime. You all ready? Okay, that's just creepy. I know you're a dude. And you're and you're somebody that I employed. Fucks.
Look, seems like your female viewership has gone up.
That's not a female. That's a Kopaz.
This way, people are gonna troll you. They're gonna start making female accounts and you're like, wow, I have 75% female all of a sudden.
You know what would make this easier is if I just use my iron without this bent nozzle. Yes. Just like this. Can't see anything with the shit camera angle, but what are you gonna do? See, I'm have the iron directly over the chip, just like this. No nozzle. I don't need no nozzle.
Elseger says we should all go on YouTube settings and make ourselves female.
Marie, I'm not making a silence change. I just want to get rid of the bad sounding reflections. They're going in the front of the store, middle of the store, my office.
All over the store.
I'm working in a place that's nice and quiet. All right. SMC has been rehotted. How was dinner? I haven't had dinner yet, Fairy.
But you did have some kind of vegan schnitzel burger.
That was lunch.
Oh.
What's wrong with that? Oh, PXW, that's why.
What's all these cameras?
PXW is a piece of
4K
shit.
camera?
I'm not buying it, I just look every now and then. It's okay to dream, right?
Yeah.
I'm not buying. I'm not buying. I'm not. That's why it makes it okay. I'm not purchasing it. I'm just looking.
4K camera though, right?
It's not just 4K. It's that it has a 35 millimeter sensor size. Because all the 4K ones that are affordable have a shittier sensor than mine. So it's not really an upgrade. You're upgrading resolution, but you're downgrading in detail and low light capability. They'll have more grain.
More brain?
Yeah. Not the good grain like multi-grain or Wheatons or whatever. So every now and then I just Google this, which I shouldn't do. I should stop doing it. But every now and then, just because.
You think it would be a good camera to capture high definition?
Yeah, it just can't capture. It can't capture cats with an IQ below 20 though.
What? That's a terrible camera.
Doesn't work. If the
I
IQ.
think this 4K camera would be great for the Oreo sleeping streams. You can catch every little twitch of his little whisker.
What's wrong with this camera? How the fuck are you selling a camera that doesn't work for $2,300? Evidence of humidity. Oh my god, water damage camera for $2,300 when you can buy the body working for $570 more. Fuck you, Adorama.
Maybe someone bought it before.
That's not even the lens though. This is legit. Like all of this stuff over here. This dude. Actually, wait. Does this dude sell it with a lens? Is that the? Oh, that's the viewfinder. If this is the lens, that would be a good deal. But that's not a good deal if you're not getting the lens. Yeah, 3,700. You can suck it. Okay, this gives you a lens, but it's 42. What's the difference between PXW and PM? Yeah, PXW and the other. There's PXW and there's some other. What?
Outseeker says make
PMW.
an offer of $50.
Oh, that's the Mark II.
Electronics is his true love.
The thing is, this one has slow autofocus. That's what you lose with this. The autofocus sucks. I don't know how I feel about spending $4,500 on a camera that has shitty focus. I think that would piss me off. I should not be hitting this button.
50. 51. Be a baller.
This comes with the lens, though. What the fuck? Yeah. Submit offer. Fuck
hey,
you.
2501.
Yeah. Oh, well. I know. I wouldn't pay for it anyway. Like, I'm a terrible fucking eBayer. After I win, I would probably just not pay for it. And then get an unpaid item strike. It makes me feel the rush of consumerism without the actual consequences of the consumerism. Okay, so let's take a look and see what I get now on SMC Reset. Now, SMC Reset is 3.4. Okay, so corrosion under the SMC must have been doing it. Now I'm going to put back the SMC Reset chip that I took off, and then we're going to explain why it is that I chose to do what I just did. Zero drop streams streaming at 20 megabit per second. This is crazy. All the drop streams I used to get in the old office streaming at 4 or 5 megabit. Every now and then I get hit with the consumerist bug. You know, it's not always. It's not like I make it my life, but it really is tempting to buy some fancy schmancy shit every now and then.
Now you know how Apple users feel like.
Yeah, but I'm paying more for something that's worth it. When you buy Apple products, you're paying more and not getting shit. That's different.
I know Apple users feel like they get a
I'm really excited to see what the polarizing filter on the microscope looks like tomorrow. Because if that really does add a lot of quality to the microscope picture, I may just consider going to 4K for microscope. So I bought a polarizing filter. What it's supposed to do is you see how there's glare coming off of the solder? Like you see how there's light glare? It's supposed to fix that. So the image is still there, but you don't get all that light glare. But it was $120. I'm gonna pick that up from Adorama tomorrow. Also, do you see the modification I made to my light so I can get more light power? Look at that. I can power it off of that power supply.
Oh. Reputable.
Very reputable used photo and video. Ke. What's Ke?
Okay.
I don't know what Ke is. I will Google that later. Get myself some Ke. Robust, robust, robust. I have a new noise that I want to put on there.
Oh, someone wants the robust sound.
I know, I just have to make time for it. And I'm already falling asleep. Probably tomorrow while I'm sitting here I'll find it. If you log into the Streamlabs, you can actually download it. But, do you know how to do that?
No.
Because you're a Mac user. I need to get an assistant that's not a Mac user.
Oh, K is a camera company.
Do they sell cameras or do they manufacture them?
By the way, did you ever get your Sony lens back? The one that got broken from TSA? Oh! It's working again. Wow.
Yep, I miss my lens.
So your baller lens frame is, I guess, in storage right now?
I need to get a remote for my camera so that it's actually... I can't really adjust it without getting up. But that's such a low priority.
What was wrong with it?
I don't know. K is a broker. Oh, cool. I'll check him out. That sounds very interesting.
I was hoping the camera repair person would say, oh, this specific part broke, so we replaced it.
They gave me a sheet. I didn't even look at it.
Oh.
I didn't care. I was just happy to have my toy back. That sounds really cool, Donald. I'm excited. Yeah, you guys have all got me excited for that polarizing filter to come in tomorrow. I can't wait to see what the video looks like with it. All right. Now let's see if we get a fan spin on this thing. You think we get fan spin? Show me a fan spin.
Ta-da.
500 milliamps, fan spin. All right, so let's go over what was wrong with this board. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go over what's wrong with this board. I'm not going to go over what was wrong with it. Erica, explain everybody what was wrong with this board.
Something.
What was wrong with the board? What was wrong with the board?
I don't know. You went ahead and did some things.
What did I do and why did I do it?
I wasn't really paying attention. I was paying attention to chat. What? I was reading the insightful comments where people were saying things like Erica doesn't understand tech, so when he talks tech, she just goes, oh. Which is true.
All right, so
You see
let's
that he died a little inside.
go over this on the schematic and the board view. So we did not get a green light in the charger. Now, in order to get a green light in the charger, I need the system management controller to be working, and I also need the one-wire circuit to work. The one-wire circuit is what allows the system management controller to speak to the charger. And the SMC is the actual chip that's going to do the speaking to the charger. But that entire circuit, the one-wire circuit itself and the system management controller, are powered off of the 3.42 volt line. I checked the board, and I saw that the 3.42 volt line was present. The next thing I'm interested in doing is seeing if the SMC turns on. And there are enable pins on many of the chips that will tell you if it's being told to turn on, because you can't blame a chip if it's not being told to turn on. And for the SMC, that is going to be a reset signal. So you know how your desktop computer has a reset button on it? If you tap the reset button, the computer will reset. However, if you hold the reset button down, the computer will stay on, the fans will be spinning, but it never posts. You just have a black screen and it doesn't do anything because it's in reset mode. The same is true for the system management controller. You have a signal called reset. And as long as reset is present, and it's going to be present when it's low, that's what the underscore L is for here, by the way. Anytime you see a signal ending in underscore L, that means this signal is going to be present when it's low voltage, like 0 volts, and it's present when it is at the pull-up resistor voltage, which over here it's pulled up by PP3V42, which is a 3.42 volt power line, which means that it's going to be pulled up to 3.42 volts, meaning it's not present when it's 3.42 volts. It's present when it's 0 volts. So that signal was 0.5 volts, which meant that the SMC was not turning on, right, girl?
Yeah.
Exactly. So since that signal was not present, it means the SMC was not turning on, and the SMC is what's required for the machine to work. So there are two possibilities. The first could be, got to see what SMC reset L goes to, right, Erica?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So SMC reset L goes to the JTAG connector, which had no corrosion, ISL 6259, which had no corrosion. It's the chip that is responsible for lowering it, which had little corrosion, and the SMC, which didn't really have much corrosion. There was corrosion up here, but not over here. So what I did was, first thing I do is remove the chip, because the only thing that's really able to pull this down is either the SMC or the chip. And the SMC reset L chip, even after I removed it, I had 0.5 volts or 0.8 volts in SMC reset, so that wasn't it. So that meant that it was the SMC. Either the SMC was electrically failed within, and that was causing it to pull SMC reset L to ground, or there was corrosion under the chip that was kind of sliding it over to ground or another signal. And luckily, the second happened to be the case. I put some Amtech Flux onto the board, which you can buy at store.rossmangroup.com. And I reflowed it with my quick hot air rework station. And now, as you can see, we have the holy grail of MacBook, which is fan spin. Now, the thing to keep in mind here is that there's a reason for everything. So why do you even need a reset circuit for the SMC? That's also a great question. So this resistor over here, so you have PP3V42_G3 hot. We're just going to put this in a full screen. You have PP3V42_G3 hot, and this resistor pulls it up, so that's 3.3 volts all the time, meaning the reset's not going to be present, which will allow the SMC to turn on and work. Why would you ever want reset to be present if reset means the chip's not going to work? Good question. The SMC is powered off of the same power rail, PP3V42_G3 hot. PP3V42_G3 hot is the first power rail that turns on in the machine. And since it's the first power rail that turns on, it's not going to be steady. It's not going to be perfect immediately. It's going to take, maybe a quarter of a second or two to be exactly 3.42 rather than being 5 or 3 or 2. And if the SMC tries to boot before it has a perfectly steady 3.42 volts, it's going to crash. So what this chip does is it says, let's make sure that the SMC doesn't try to turn on for about a quarter of a second, and then it turns on. That's why you'll notice if you're using an Apple OEM charger and you plug it in, that the light takes about a quarter of a second to turn on. But if you use some knockoff piece of shit charger, it just turns on immediately. Because the knockoff charger doesn't care if it's getting communication from the SMC. It's just going to turn on anyway because it's a knockoff $18 piece of shit that you got off Amazon. This is going to allow the SMC to only turn on once 3.42 volts is stabilized. So the U5100 chip, this SN0903-049, which by the way is available at store.rossmangroup.com, is going to serve as a brownout detector. It's only going to have SMC reset L go away. It's only going to have the reset signal go away after about a quarter of a second has passed. So Erica, please explain in your own words what was wrong with this board and how we fixed it.
Oh wait, this thing. Okay. So the way it was fixed, long story short, is Lewis fixed it and it works now and there's fan spin and it's a good thing. There, I gave the very short answer. That's how it got fixed. It didn't just magically fix itself. What do you think?
What is the purpose of the SMC reset L signal, and why would there be a reset signal in the path?
The purpose of it is to break, so people have to go ahead and fix their own MacBooks, or you have to fix it for them.
What does the underscore L mean at the end of the SMC reset signal?
Underscore L?
Yes. What does it stand for? Kenneth Mike.
The L. I'm trying to
What does
think.
the underscore L stand for in the SMC reset L signal?
I feel like I jumped into like a Calc 3 class when I'm not even qualified to do Calc 1. That actually happened to me, you know, one time in college. I took a class that was way beyond my skill set. I was thinking, oh, maybe I could. Nope. I don't know.
What's the first power rail that turns on in a MacBook Air?
Can I phone a friend? Can I ask chat? Oh, crap. You minimized chat. I can't see chat. I don't know. What?
I'm not mad at you, Erica. I'm just disappointed.
Duh. Hmm?
All right, that's it for today. And as always, I hope that you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. If you want to learn how to fix a MacBook, you can go to youtube.com/Rossman Group. And if you watch the videos, which is more than I can say for my girlfriend, you might actually learn something.
Wait, I didn't watch the beginning though. I didn't see the intro videos about, you know, the basic terminology. What? It's true.